Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that doesn't get discussed enough. How black people are actually making money in 2026. Not the stereotypes, not what the media shows you, but the real ways that black folks are building wealth, creating income streams, and securing their financial futures. I'm 28, I've built multiple businesses, and I'm connected to a whole community of black entrepreneurs and wealth builders. So let me pull back the curtain and show you what's really going on. First, let's talk about what this conversation is really about. Because I know some people are going to be in the comments saying, why does it have to be about race? Why can't it just be about making money? And here's why. Because the paths to wealth are not the same for everybody. The barriers aren't the same. The access isn't the same. And the strategies that work aren't always the same. So yes, we're going to talk specifically about how black people are making money, because our journey is unique and our wins deserve to be celebrated. Let's start with the traditional route, because a lot of black people are making excellent money through corporate careers. We've got black folks in tech making $200,000, $300,000 a year as engineers, product managers, and designers. We've got black people in finance, in consulting, in healthcare, in law, crushing it and making six figures plus. But here's what's different about how we navigate corporate America. We have to be strategic. We have to be intentional. Because the game isn't always fair. I've watched black colleagues work twice as hard for half the recognition. I've seen qualified black candidates passed over for promotions. I've experienced being the only black person in the room more times than I can count. So the black people who are winning in corporate aren't just good at their jobs. They're excellent at networking. They're strategic about finding sponsors, not just mentors. They're intentional about documenting their wins. They're aggressive about negotiating salaries. They're not afraid to switch companies every 2 to 3 years to maximize their income. Because loyalty doesn't pay the bills when the company isn't loyal to you. I know black women in tech who went from $60,000 a year to $180,000 in 5 years by being ruthless about job hopping and negotiating. I know black men in finance who leveraged their skills to move from analyst to director in record time by being strategic about which companies they joined and which projects they took on. Now let's talk about entrepreneurship, because this is where a lot of black wealth is being built right now. We're starting businesses at higher rates than any other demographic, and we're doing it in industries that range from traditional to innovative. Beauty and personal care, black people dominate. We've got black women building multi-million-dollar hair care lines, beauty brands, and cosmetics companies. We've got barbershops and salons that have turned into empires with multiple locations and product lines. Food and hospitality, black restaurants, food trucks, catering companies, meal prep services. I know a black woman who started a meal prep business out of her apartment, and now she's doing $40,000 a month feeding busy professionals. Digital services? This is huge. Black people are building agencies for social media management, graphic design, web development, digital marketing. We're freelancing as writers, consultants, coaches, and strategists. We're creating content and monetizing our expertise on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and podcasts. E-commerce? We're selling products on Shopify, Amazon, Etsy. Everything from clothing to candles to custom merchandise. I know a black couple who started a t-shirt business and scaled it to 7 figures in 3 years by mastering Facebook ads and building a loyal community. Tech startups? Yes. Black founders are raising venture capital and building software companies. It's harder for us to get funded, no question, but it's happening. Black founders are creating apps, platforms, and tech solutions that serve our communities and beyond. Real estate is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools, and black people are getting into it in multiple ways. Rental properties. I know black investors who own single-family homes, duplexes, and small apartment buildings. They're using the BRRRR method: buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. They're house hacking by living in one unit and renting out others. They're building portfolios that generate passive income every single month. Short-term rentals. Airbnb and VRBO have created opportunities for black people to monetize properties in ways that traditional renting doesn't allow. I know someone who bought a property in Atlanta, furnished it, and makes more in a week on Airbnb than they would in a month with a traditional tenant. Wholesaling and flipping. Some black investors are making money without even owning property long-term. They're finding deals, getting them under contract, and selling the contracts to other investors. Or they're buying distressed properties, renovating them, and selling for profit. REITs and real estate crowdfunding. For those who can't buy physical properties yet, they're investing in real estate investment trusts and crowdfunding platforms. Starting with as little as $500 and building from there. This is the new frontier, and Black creators are dominating. We're building audiences on social media and turning those audiences into income streams. YouTube ad revenue. Black YouTubers are making thousands, tens of thousands, some even hundreds of thousands per month from ads alone. And that's before sponsorships, affiliate marketing, and selling their own products. Brand deals and sponsorships. Companies are paying Black influencers and creators to promote products. From a few $100s for smaller accounts to tens of thousands for bigger ones. And the smart creators are being selective about what they promote to maintain trust with their audience. Digital products. Black creators are selling courses, ebooks, templates, presets, guides. I know a Black photographer who makes more money selling Lightroom presets than she does from actual photo shoots. I know a Black personal trainer who makes 6 figures selling workout programs online. Membership communities. Patreon, Substack, Circle, Discord. Black creators are building paid communities where people pay monthly for exclusive content, access, and community. 500 members paying $10 a month is $5,000 monthly recurring revenue. Speaking and consulting. Once you build authority in your niche, people will pay you to speak at events or consult for their businesses. I know Black creators charging $5,000 to $20,000 per speaking engagement. Let's not sleep on the trades. Black people are making excellent money as electricians, plumbers, HVAC techs, mechanics, contractors, and construction workers. These jobs pay well, have strong demand, and many lead to business ownership. I know a Black electrician who worked for a company for 5 years, learned the business, got his licenses, and then started his own electrical company. Now he has a team of 10 and he's making $500,000 a year. That's real wealth being built through skilled trades. Cleaning services, landscaping, moving companies, handyman services. Black entrepreneurs are building these businesses and scaling them. They're not glamorous, but they're profitable and they serve essential needs. More Black people are investing in the stock market than ever before. We're opening Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs. We're maxing out 401ks. We're investing in index funds that track the S&P 500. Apps like Robinhood, Webull, and Fidelity have made investing accessible. You can start with as little as $1, and Black investors are taking advantage. We're learning about compound interest. We're understanding that time in the market beats timing the market. We're building wealth slowly and consistently through investing. I know Black millennials and Gen Z who are investing 15 to 20% of their income every single month. They're not waiting until they're older. They're starting now and letting compound interest do its thing over 30, 40 years. Black people are monetizing their expertise through coaching and consulting. Life coaches, business coaches, career coaches, health coaches, relationship coaches, financial coaches. If you have expertise in something, people will pay you to help them achieve results. I know a Black woman who was a corporate HR director. She left her job and started a career coaching business, helping other Black professionals navigate corporate America. She charges $3,000 for a 12-week program, and she's booked out months in advance. Business consultants are helping small businesses with operations, marketing, finance, strategy. They're charging anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 per project, depending on scope and results. Black creatives are making money in music, art, fashion, photography, videography, graphic design, writing, and entertainment. Musicians are making money from streaming, live performances, sync licensing, teaching music lessons, producing for other artists, and selling beats online. Artists are selling original work, prints, commission pieces, and NFTs. They're teaching art classes online and in person. They're partnering with brands for collaborations. Fashion designers are creating clothing lines, doing custom work, and building brands. Some are manufacturing locally, others are using print-on-demand services to minimize upfront costs. Photographers and videographers are doing weddings, events, commercial work, product photography, real estate photography, and content creation for brands and influencers. Here's the real secret. Most black people who are building wealth aren't relying on one income source. They've got multiple streams. They've got a full-time job plus a side business. They've got a business plus rental income. They've got freelance work plus investment income. They're stacking income streams because they understand that diversification isn't just for investment portfolios. It's for income too. I personally have income from my main business, rental properties, investment dividends, consulting, and content creation. Multiple streams mean if one dries up, I'm not broke. It means I can take bigger risks because I have stability from other sources. It means I'm building wealth faster because more money is coming in. Let me tell you what I'm seeing work really well for black entrepreneurs and wealth builders in 2026. 1. Service-based businesses. These have low startup costs and high profit margins. You can start with your skills and time. No inventory, no manufacturing, just expertise and hustle. Digital marketing, consulting, coaching, freelancing, these are printing money for people right now. 2. Building in public. Black creators who document their journey on social media are building massive audiences and monetizing them. People want to see the behind the scenes. They want the real story. Share your process, share your wins, share your struggles. The audience will come, and with the audience comes opportunity. 3. Solving problems in the black community. Products and services specifically designed for black people are thriving. Hair care, skin care, cultural clothing, financial education for black folks, health and wellness for black bodies. When you solve problems that mainstream companies ignore, you tap into an underserved market that's ready to pay. 4. Tech skills. Black people learning to code, do data analysis, manage cloud infrastructure, do cybersecurity. These skills pay. Companies need these skills desperately. You can learn them for free or cheap online, and once you have them, you can work remotely for top dollar. 5. Building communities, not just audiences. The black creators making the most money aren't just collecting followers. They're building real communities. People who interact, support each other, and are invested in the success of the community. These communities convert to customers at much higher rates. The mindset shifts that make it possible. Making money as a black person in America requires some specific mindset shifts. Let me be real with you about what those are. 1. You have to believe you deserve wealth. We've been told we don't. We've been told to be grateful for scraps. But wealth is your birthright. Not just survival, not just getting by, wealth. Believe you deserve it and act accordingly. 2. You have to be willing to learn. The game is rigged, yes. But that means we have to be smarter, sharper, more knowledgeable than everyone else. Read books, take courses, find mentors, study successful people, never stop learning. 3. You have to bet on yourself. Nobody is coming to save you. No company is going to make you rich. No government program is going to hand you wealth. You have to invest in yourself. You have to take risks on yourself. You have to build for yourself. 4. You have to be patient and persistent. This isn't a lottery. This isn't overnight success. Building wealth takes time. It takes consistency. It takes showing up when you don't feel like it. It takes pushing through rejection and failure. Most people quit right before the breakthrough. Don't be most people. 5. You have to understand that your success helps all of us. When one black person wins, we all win. When you build wealth, you can employ other black people. You can invest in black businesses. You can mentor the next generation. Your success creates a ripple effect. So don't play small. Your community needs you to win big. The challenges we face. Let's be honest about the obstacles. Black people making money face unique challenges. Lack of generational wealth means we're starting from scratch while others are starting from third base. Access to capital is harder. Banks are less likely to give us loans. Investors are less likely to fund us. Networks are harder to break into. The good old boys club is real, and we're not in it. Systemic racism affects everything from where we can live to what education we can access to what opportunities come our way. Bias in hiring, bias in promotions, bias in business dealings. We have to work harder for the same results. But here's what I've learned. Acknowledging the obstacles doesn't mean accepting defeat. It means being strategic. It means finding alternative paths. It means creating our own tables when we're not invited to theirs. It means building our own systems when theirs don't serve us. So how do you start making money as a Black person in 2026? Here's my advice. 1. Assess your skills and interests. What are you good at? What do people come to you for advice about? What could you do for 8 hours and not feel like it's work? Start there. 2. Look for problems you can solve. Money follows solutions. What problems do you see in your community? What needs aren't being met? What frustrations do people have that you could solve? 3. Start small and test. You don't need a perfect business plan. You don't need a lot of money. You need to start. Offer your service to one person. Sell your product to one customer. Test your idea. Learn, adjust, grow. 4. Build your network. Connect with other Black entrepreneurs. Join communities. Go to events. Build relationships. Your network will open doors that your resume can't. 5. Invest in yourself. Take courses. Read books. Hire coaches. Buy tools that make you more efficient. The best investment you'll ever make is in your own skills and knowledge. 6. Be consistent. Show up every day. Post content every day. Reach out to potential clients every day. Work on your business every day. Consistency beats talent every single time. Look, Black people are making money in every industry you can imagine. We're thriving as employees, entrepreneurs, investors, and creators. We're building generational wealth. We're creating opportunities for our communities. We're proving that despite every obstacle, we can win. The question isn't whether it's possible. The question is, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to work? Are you willing to bet on yourself? Are you willing to push through the no's until you get to yes? Because I'm telling you right now, it's possible. I've done it. Thousands of Black people are doing it right now, and you can too. If this video resonated with you, drop a comment and tell me how you're making money or how you plan to start. Let's celebrate each other's wins and support each other's journeys. Subscribe if you want more content about building wealth, entrepreneurship, and thriving as a Black person in this economy. Remember, your success is not just for you. It's for everyone who comes after you. So go out there and get it. Build your wealth, create your freedom, and let's change the narrative together. I'll see you in the next one. Stay focused, stay hungry, and let's keep building.